Morning Center of Applied Technology South.
Good morning, Cat South. This is your Skills USA President, Amanda Aversano. Please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
The reason why I like to make learning fun is because when I was a kid, I had a hard time in school. Yeah, like I said, I really did struggle with learning. But one thing that made it even harder was as a kid, my mom got sick and I had to change schools. I didn't know what to do. I was so scared. But thank goodness I had teachers who really cared about me. Yes, like I said, the teachers really cared about me. I know it's easy to think that your teacher is picking on you or being mean because they give you work. But without teachers, work would be really hard. Next, I want to talk to you about an amazing teacher in Black history named Mary McLeod Bethune. Mary was an educator that fought to make sure that African American children received an education in the United States during a time when many did not. Mary was born in 1875. Her parents were farmers. Being in a large family, Mary was the 15th born of all the children. Her parents were slaves, but after being freed, they saved up enough money to buy a farm. When Mary was 11, she was allowed to go to school. Each day, Mary would walk miles to and from school just to learn her lessons. This is also where she started teaching at an early age because Mary would come home and teach to her family the things she learned in school. Continuing on in her education later in life, Mary attended Moody Bible Institute, where she graduated. Leaving Moody, she was able to teach and return back home to the South to help others with the knowledge she had learned. Mary knew how important education was. She believed that education would help many African Americans succeed in life. That is where she opened up the Daytona Literary and Industrial School for training Negro girls in 1904. Helping the school to grow, Bethune's college soon joined together with Cookman Institute of Jacksonville, where they named it Bethune-Cookman College, which was a 4-year institution. Bethune also served as the college president. Known in the United States as an amazing educator, Bethune soon was asked by President Roosevelt to head up and be the director of the Negro Affairs in the National Youth Administration. There she helped and oversaw a black cabinet with officials appointed by the federal government to help figure things out that black people needed in the country. Mary was also known for being very vocal in the civil rights movement. She often spoke out against blacks being lynched and boycotting businesses that would not hire anyone who was African American. During World War II, she was a special assistant to the secretary. There, she was an assistant director of the Women's Army Corps. Working hard, she helped to organize the first women's officer candidate school and helped other African American women to join the military. One thing that helped Mary was that she had a good friend with power. That's right, she was really good friends with Eleanor Roosevelt, the wife of then-President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Whenever she needed to see the president, her buddy Eleanor would sure make it happen. Even after she stopped working for the government in the National Youth Administration, she still continued to speak out where she retired back in Florida, pushing on and being an advocate for the civil rights movement before she died in 1955. Always striving to help others succeed in education, Mary McLeod Bethune will always be known as a woman who fought for education.
In the words of Harold S. Kushner, when you are kind to others, it not only changes you, it changes the world.
My random act of kindness was returning someone's money who didn't notice I accidentally dropped it.
We rise by lifting others up.
Welcome to Explore Maryland, hosted by me, Ellie.
And me, Justin.
Each week we'll give you a heads up of places to visit, activities to participate in, and family events for all ages. No matter where you live, there's always somewhere fun and interesting to visit in Maryland.
This week, we highlight the B&O Railroad Museum, comprised of the oldest and most comprehensive collection of railroad history in the Western Hemisphere. The Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum is a unique cultural and educational asset for the city and the region. An unparalleled roster of the 19th and 20th century railroad equipment, original shop buildings, and surviving tracks at the historic Mount Clair site provide an integrated resource to present virtually every aspect of American railroad development and its impact on our society, culture, and economy.
This month, the B&O Railroad Museum celebrates the contributions of African Americans to the railroad industry. Learn about the men and women who filled many vital jobs along the railroad's line and understand how significant social issues, such as segregation, affected railroading. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to catch us next time as we explore Maryland even more.
Good morning, Cat South. Me again. I have some exciting news. Give your mind a break and take your taste buds on a rush, because Brain Breaks are coming to Cat South. Brain Breaks lets you order snacks and have them delivered to your classroom. Place your order on Monday and Tuesday at Cat's Cafe in the main lobby. Deliveries happen at 12:30 on Wednesday and Thursday. For this week's menu, we have warm, freshly baked chocolate chip cookies for $1, country meat sticks for $1, and bottled water for $1. So Cat South, give your mind a break with a Cat South Brain Break.
Be prepared for a terrific Tuesday.